Just wait. Nobody's here yet. Huh?
I can't hear the CD, so I can't know that it's running.
Well, you can wear them. You want to wear them?
No, but is the tractor running?
Yes.
That's gonna be my problem. If I don't know that the tractor's running, how do I know that it is? No.
Alright, good evening, good people. Welcome everybody. It's RustyMoney here on PlayStation Network and RustyMoney Gaming on YouTube. We are here for another live episode of the 200 horsepower challenge here on Calmlands by erShaba for Farming Simulator 22 on PlayStation 5. We have a special visitor here for a little while to start this live stream. Mrs. Money is here. She doesn't have a headset or a mic. She's sitting right next to me, but you should be able to hear her voice because my mic on this headset is pretty good. She's got the controller in her hand, so we're not really playing two people on screen. I'm gonna coach her. We'll see what she does here.
We'll see how much she works. I'm kidding.
So welcome Nuclear Salmon and Farmer King George. Alright, Mrs. Nuclear says hello.
Hi.
Alright, so Mrs. Money has the tractor started. She's gonna fertilize this field and then we might go pick up some...
Glad I remembered how to turn it on.
Hey, you did remember how to turn it on. Now you just gotta drive straight across and get that fertilizer. There you go. See, now push down on that button there. You can zoom out a little bit. Keep going. There you go. Jacksarge Farming. Welcome, my friend. There you go. See, now you can see.
I missed that strip right there.
Now, when you get to the end, shut it off and then turn around and do another. Rooster, welcome. Okay. Oh. Okay, now you bump this button back. See, there you go. Towboat Fish, welcome, my friend.
I got it under control.
Now your swath range, or I shouldn't say your swath range, but your spread of your fertilizer should cover that whole thing there, so just fit in the middle there and you should be able to drive right back across it. Ken, welcome, my friend. How are you doing, Ken? Welcome, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Mrs. Money is here right next to me. She has the controller in hand and is putting the fertilizer on this field here right now. How is it?
I'm trying.
She says
I'm trying real hard.
She says she's trying really hard. Hey.
I think I got it.
You got it. You just put fertilizer on your first field.
And I know how to shut it back off.
Yep.
I survived that.
Oh, it's
look,
okay.
I got back into there. High five, I got that, survived.
Tell her she's kicking it.
I don't know about that.
Okay, so you can drive that tractor and spreader back down to the farm where those sheds were at. We got 11 people watching Mrs. Money play the game for the very first time.
Do you want me to turn this on and get
Nope.
fertilizer on
Oh, yeah, you can get fertilizer on those
Stop.
spots you miss. Yep, that's fine. It won't hurt anything if it goes in the other field. Towboat says you're doing good.
I got that spot there, and I got a little.
Yep, you got some up there. That won't hurt nothing. We got plenty of fertilizer. We won't run out. That spot doesn't need fertilized, it looks like. Keep going. You're alright. There. Okay. I don't know if we had any at the other end. Eric.
The other end's all good.
Welcome. Okay, so then go back down there to those sheds, and we'll see if you can. I remember my first time, I was the same way, like I have no idea what I'm doing. Hello, Rusty.
I have no clue. I'm just trying to stay on the road.
Grand Ghost, welcome, my friend. Whoa!
Right into the tree. There you have it. Hey, I've seen you do that a couple of times too.
Oh, that's true.
Where am I parking this thing?
Go over there to the other
No,
side.
you're gonna make me run into things again. You gotta tell me before I get there.
Turn right.
I can't.
You gotta go turn around. There you go. Just drive around it and come back into the farmyard. Oh, don't get stuck. Oh.
I told you, you were in for an entertaining evening. You're the one that wanted this.
Hate it when those trees jump out in front of you. Okay, now drive over there by those combine headers over there where I parked them before we went live. Go over there in that big, over there by that green wagon straight ahead of you. Okay. Yep, now just you can stop there, hit the X button. Okay, now drive away from the trailer. Go back over in front of those brown sheds.
Okay, quit giving me obstacles to drive around.
Sorry. Okay. Now you're going to hook up to a forage wagon over here on the end of this shed.
What?
Keep
I
going.
Can't see anything. I got a tree in my way.
I know. Oh, turn around. There you go. That wagon right there in front of you. Put your back end. Yep. Let's see if she can back up to that forage wagon there. That Claus forage. Oh, hey, there you go. She's getting it. Sorry, everybody, if I'm missing some chat here. I'm just trying to coach her to her backup position here. Look at that. Okay, you got to get just a little bit further to the right, and you'll see the icon pop up to hit the X button to connect. There you go, straight back.
I have trees. I can't see anything.
Okay, you can zoom in if you want. Up. Nope, 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 nope. Keep going.
Oh.
Keep going. Keep going to go back to that machine.
What do we got?
There you go. Keep going. There. Oh.
Oh. Hold up. Where's that machine?
Yep. All right. There. Now you can see what you're doing. Hello, everybody. Hello, Mrs. Money. Welcome into the barn house. Looking forward to chatting more, but I have a few things I have to take care of before I can join full time. All right, Dust Bunny.
Am I there?
Yep, hit that X button. There you go. Now you're connected. Now we're going to drive straight up out of the farm, up the hill. There you go. There you go. We ain't going to do all that fancy stuff. We're just going to try and teach her the basics of picking up straw, everybody. I ain't going to put the front windrower and all that stuff on her right now. Go follow the road up on around the curve. Up on Bobby, welcome, my friend. I'm here on the headset, Bobby, and Mrs. Money has the controller in her hand, and she's sitting right next to me playing FS for the first time. See, now we're going to go up there, up to the upper right hand. You will see a field that has some rows of straw laying on the ground. Okay, yep, right up there. Okay, now drive your tractor right over the top of that row of straw in front of you. There you go. Stop. Oh, 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 oh. Hey, look at that. She's backing up like a champ, everybody. There you go. Good job. All right, now hit the X button and whoop, sorry, not the X button. Hit the X button again. All right, now L1 and X, I believe, is it? Oh, no. Here, I got muscle memory.
What you're telling me.
I know, hold on. I got a muscle memory yet because I'm not there. Oh, it's circle. L1 and circle, you will see the little wheel bar at the front lower. There you go. Okay, nope. Yep, put it down. There you go. Now, L1 and square. Now you just turn the forage wagon on. Now you're going to drive down that row of straw and pick it up. You're going to drive right. Oh, you just disconnected. You'll have to turn it on again. L1 and square. Oh, lower it. L1 and hit the circle button. Well, thanks, Diablo. Welcome, my friend. Lower it. L1 and circle. Oh, okay. Now L1 and square to activate it. There you go. Now drive. Now, here. I don't want to screw you up, but we need to rotate the camera a little bit. I can't. There's so people can see. There you go. And you can see better yourself than if you want to zoom out. You just go down. There you go. And you can position yourself like up over it like a bird if it's easier to see. With this. Okay. She's good. She's going to pick up that row of straw. Welcome, everybody. Mrs. Money is playing Farming Simulator 22 for the very first time. She has the controller in her hand. She's sitting right beside me here. I've got the headset. You should be able to hear her occasionally, as my headset has a really good mic on it.
Only when I'm not freaking out.
Only when you're not freaking out. You're having too much fun with this, Rusty. Well, thanks, Rooster. Okay, now you'll turn back around and you'll continue to get the next row of straw. She's doing way better than me. There you go. Good job. Look at this pro, everybody. Welcome this pro to the Farming Simulator community. Mrs. Money right here, giving you a little entertainment.
Probably too much entertainment for one night. If they're getting as much laughter as I am, this is going to be good medicine for everyone, I think.
Wish we harder worker like her. Wish we had harder worker like her. You can go down the next one, that's fine. Sometimes that's easier. Then you just come back down across the field picking up the next row of them. Hip hip hooray for Mrs. Money. Wish we had hard worker like her. Yeah, right, Ken. See, now I wouldn't complicate things for you, Mrs. Money, but we could put a front windrower on the front of the tractor, see, then it picks up multiple.
Hey, you just stuck your hand in my way, and look what you made me do. That was not nice. That is not my fault, guys. He did that. I was driving straight until he stuck his hand in my line of vision.
I think she has snuck in the room and played a few times.
I have not. No, see? Epic fail right now. Gonna have to pick that up later.
Charles, the end of last week was really busy, and Mrs. Money and I were preparing a few things for our trip to Lake Okoboji in Iowa that we just returned from at about 4 o'clock today. So that's where I've just been busy. I hope to have you all a new episode probably, let's say, Tuesday or Wednesday.
And yes, you're right, I might be a bit of a perfectionist. Oh, that's a rough start. I'm gonna have to fix that up too.
We just returned, everybody, from Arnold's Park in Iowa.
I must be full.
Okay, so go back towards the farm and dump that stuff in the other silo on the property. So I'll show you where that's at.
Good answer.
The other silo is just a one silo building. Oh, you're going the wrong way. That's not to the farm. You gotta go back down the hill.
Hey, I don't know where these maps go.
It's okay. It's your
This
first.
way? This
Yep,
way?
yep. Go down towards the farm. Yep. Follow that.
This way?
Show her how you turn on the map. Oh, yeah, Ken, I could do that. Yep, yep. Whoa! Drive down there in the center. Oh!
You need to
Go
tell
to the
me
right.
before I get there where to turn.
Underneath that silo right there in front of you. Yep, keep driving ahead. You'll see a little icon pop up.
Yeah, well, you know I drive too fast before.
There you go. Now, R1 and triangle. That's R1. Yep, there you go. And triangle.
R1 and triangle. Doesn't like me.
Why is it says R1, but oh, it's because you're unhooked. There we go. Hold on, we'll get there. Alright, now R1 in triangle. This is interesting. Well, welcome, John. Glad you find it interesting. Yeah, so Mrs. Money's playing the game for her very first time, everybody. She does not have a headset on. Getting her to just do this much was a chore in itself. But
And not having the headset makes it harder.
it
Let me
does.
just say this.
You sure you don't want the headset?
I'm sure I don't want the headset.
So I'm just sitting right beside her, and the mic on the headset I think is good enough to where you can hear her. So now we're going to drive back up to that field, and you can pick up some more straw. So just go out there in front of you, turn around. 4B Gaming and your Raiders, welcome to the live stream, everybody, as you see my wife play FS22 for the very first time.
Yep.
I thought about trying to do it.
Epic wonderment. I run into things. Right.
I thought about trying to do it with the camera, but getting her to do it this way was luck in itself. So there you go. Sometimes
I took a shortcut.
Sometimes you just gotta drive where you can drive, you know.
Yeah, that's what you tell me all the time.
So, Mrs. Money, everybody, is playing the game for the very first time here. I have the headset on. She's got the controller in her hand. I asked her if she wanted the headset. She don't want the headset. So, getting her to agree to do it this way was a chore in itself. So, she's done pretty good so far. She fertilized her first field. Now we're picking up straw off of a field up here by the store area on Calmlands. Wrench Monkey, welcome, my friend. And welcome to 4B Gaming and all your raiders. Thanks for the raid into the live stream. So just drive back over one of those rows of straw there, Mrs. Money, and come to a stop and then lower the...
Sorry.
You're all right.
I told you.
Hey, you're doing great. You're learning how to zoom in and out with the camera buttons and okay, I think your front pickup is lowered, but you can do L1 and circle to see by lowering and raising it. Oops.
Bingo. What did I just do?
Outlaw Custom Farm, thanks for the 6-month member chat, my friend.
What did I just do?
Just hit circle button. There you go.
In circle. Epic fail. Well, maybe not.
Very good job at figuring that out yourself there, Mrs. Money. See? I think we got a newcomer to Farming Simulator, everybody, right here. Maybe someday I might get her convinced to do face camera.
I don't know about that. That's what you meant.
She doesn't know about that yet. So welcome in, everybody. Thanks. I'm so very glad Mrs. Money has decided to play FS. You're doing awesome, says Dust Bunny.
I'm just thinking maybe you and I might have to fight over who's playing it. We might have to set up times.
Set up times for her to play and me to play? You're lucky. Couldn't get my wife to play any game. Be happy you got that far. Well, thanks, Keystone. Thanks for coming into the live stream, my friend. I appreciate it.
hiccup.
You're doing fine. It's your first time. You're doing fine. You're going to miss spots your first time. Even as many times as I've done it, I've missed spots. Just let it be. You can call him back. She's been watching you, Rusty. Right, Ken? Was live earlier, but I ended my stream. I don't like streaming over other people. Well, don't ever, outlaw custom farm. I used to feel the same way, my friend. And sometimes, well, I should say, I've always been told you gotta go live when you want to go live. I mean, sometimes it is nice to try and arrange it with somebody else to maybe see if they're going to be going live at their scheduled time, or maybe sometimes I have even let my friend Bruce know that back before I switched from being a cop to being a parts man, as I quit law enforcement, and work at a Case dealership now and sell parts. Before that time, I quite often would go live before Bruce went live. And I always kind of let him know that I might go live before he would be live, or however. But sometimes you gotta remember that you're playing Farming Simulator, everybody, and you gotta play. If you're not happy, or how do I want to say that? If you're not happy playing the game, then why are you playing? There we go. I ain't met a woman who would agree to be on camera. Women use the "I look fat" excuse.
Yep. I would agree.
Well, she don't look fat. How about that?
That's a very good answer.
I mean, the both of you on your PS5.
That would be a politically correct answer from you.
Come on, man, you're married.
Hey, I'm full of
I'm sure you heard that a million times. Yeah, I have. Hey, you're doing fine. You just gotta, the trees don't move.
I just took the corner a little tight.
It's okay.
Fine. I gotta go empty.
Don't worry, I do it. I do it a lot too.
I know you do. I learned from the best.
Hey, she's figuring out where she needs to go, everybody. I saw that tree. It attacked her. Yeah, right? My wife says the same thing. Right? Welcome, everybody. Thanks for being a part of tonight's live stream. Here is Mrs. Money is hauling the load of straw back to the farm.
Oh, we're going to take a scenic route for a minute.
Oh.
Might be a real scenic one.
You can just go around them all.
I'm practicing my backup skills.
Thanks again for everybody being here during the live stream, and thanks again to 4B Gaming and all of the raiders coming over into this live stream as we watch Mrs. Money play the game for the first time ever. She's figured out quite quickly how to jump from one machine to the next.
Just like this.
They say that all the time, but how many times have you walked in and seen your wife snapping selfies?
0.
She is one that don't snap too many selfies, so I gotta admit I don't see that very much.
Do I need to be under that one?
Nope, the other one. That's single. a single one over there to the right, so you can back. Yep. Remember, you can zoom out too, so you can see more of your surroundings. There you go. Detroit had fun draft event was the big thing locally.
Alright, there it is.
Yep, right underneath that one there. Yep. There you go. Good job. She did it, everybody. She got that load unloaded. She got it activated. Don't forget, everybody, as you join us here, as I'm coaching Mrs. Money to play FS for the first time, don't forget to enjoy yourself a cup of hot coffee or your favorite beverage while in the barnhouse chat with everybody, and grab yourself 3 donuts. And what I mean by 3 donuts is you drop that first donut on the like button, you eat that second donut, and the third donut you share by sharing the live stream with everybody. So don't forget it, everybody. Even though I'm not a cop no more, I still love and enjoy my coffee and donuts. Oh, we're climbing mountains here, everybody. There we go. She's doing good. She's getting that pattern down, you know, the to and from the field. Now, when you get full this next time, Mrs. Money, before you leave the field, I'm going to show you something that might help you out in the future of playing the game that Ken had mentioned. But I just didn't want to show you too early to get you all kinds of confused with other things.
Don't worry, I'm already there.
You're already there?
Yeah. Somehow I found that map. I just don't know which button I pushed. Unless you're talking about a different map.
Well, there's a couple of different ways. So if you...
You know I'm going to go pick this up, right?
Yep. Pick up whichever piles of straw you want to pick up. We got to get it all off the field anyway. L1 and circle to lower the pickup bar at the front of the forage wagon. L1 and square to turn it on. There you go. Now you drive along the path of the straw and pick it up. Or the swath of the straw. Sometimes it's just easier to pull forward and turn all the way around than trying to back up. See, you'll quickly discover, everybody, that my wife, she has OCD, and so she will literally make sure, just like I do, everything is off of the field. No matter where it is or how much is still there, she will make sure it's all off. Grant, Mr. Stay Drunk, welcome, my friend. How are you doing? I think Mrs. Money's doing pretty good, Grant. So, she has played games before, everybody, and the games that she has enjoyed with myself is an old golf game on PlayStation 3, I believe.
Oh, there's a spot right there.
And it was called Hot Shots Golf. Her and I used to play Hot Shots Golf all the time, and she'd cream me. She'd get all these birdies and eagles all the time. I'd barely get par. Krustoo! Ronnie, welcome. Keystone says, OMG, I have OCD as well, and good lord, do small things bug the crap out of me. Right? Bobby, may I ask why you don't turn on the help menu? Oh, we could do that. I never thought about that, Bobby, but I didn't want it to be too much in her face.
It's really hard for me, that's why.
What?
You're making things really hard for me, that's why.
It is a good one, though, Bobby. We might do that. That would help a lot. I thought Mrs. Money must have played on PS before. She seems handy with the controller. A little bit, Jack. A little bit. One of her favorite games, actually, everybody, was when...
Guitar Hero.
Yep, you probably heard her say it. Guitar Hero. She was really good at Guitar Hero. I'm not. I'm not musically talented at all. But she's really good at...
Do not ask him to sing.
Yeah, she's saying, do not ask me to sing. But yeah, she is really good at Guitar Hero. She played it on my PlayStation 3 a lot. Yeah, the storms were pretty bad, everybody. We got on Friday when we were traveling from Nebraska here back home to Iowa, because I'm originally from Iowa, but we live in Nebraska. I grew up most of my life here in Nebraska, but I am originally from Iowa, and on Friday when we traveled back to Iowa to Lake Okoboji, we got about an hour from Lake Okoboji, and we got text messages on our phones from the school saying the school was in lockdown shelter. And we just kind of, Mrs. Money looked at me and she said, "Oh no." And I had to ask her what was going on, and so I told her not to jump to any jump to any suspicions, but I said it's probably the weather. Turns out it was the weather as to why they were on lockdown, and nobody could enter or exit the school. They kept everybody at the school until like 4:15 on Friday. That's how bad it was in our area. Now there was some pretty bad tornadoes down by Elkhorn and Waterloo, Nebraska, which probably everybody has seen because it made, the national news. Mrs. Money does have a cousin that lives in the Waterloo area, which isn't too far really from Elkhorn, and they had a complete loss of their home. So I appreciate everybody's kind words in Discord and on the YouTube community page, and just keep everybody in your prayers, everybody in the Waterloo, Elkhorn area of Nebraska especially, and to all those that were affected by the tornadoes over this weekend, because there was several other people than just Mrs. Money's cousin that lost a house or lost, personal belongings or whatever it be. I was under a tornado watch yesterday, and FS Club went in his basement. Oh, okay, Big Farmstead. Yeah. It wasn't a good situation, that's for sure. It was pretty cool to see, you know, some of you may not have seen or probably have seen, but Nashville recording artist known as Luke Bryan was in Nebraska doing a concert and ended up must have stayed a day or so later. And Luke Bryan and his crew, from our understanding, were assisting people with cleanup in Elkhorn. It was all over the news as well, so that's pretty cool to see that Luke Bryan was
Zach
what's that?
Bryan.
Zach Bryan, sorry, not Luke Bryan. Why did I say Luke Bryan? Zach Bryan. No, it's Luke Bryan, ain't it?
No, it's Zach Bryan.
Oh, Zach Bryan, huh?
Wrong name's making me drive like that.
Oh. Yeah, I guess it was Zach Bryan, huh? I thought it was Luke Bryan.
Have to go look that up in
I was curious, but I could have swore I thought it was Luke Bryan.
No,
Yeah, anyway, whatever. I'm sure there'll be tons of other people that'll be assisting. There's all kinds of, you know, GoFundMe's and all that stuff everywhere. I went outside and watched, yeah. Do you have a PS4 she could play on, Rooster? I have a PlayStation 3, a PlayStation 4, and two PlayStation 5s in the house. Except for the second PlayStation 5 belongs to my son, who you all know is Buckwheat, or Vanilla Face, and has been in the live stream chat before. Actually, lesson number 1, never argue with a woman.
right? Because I'm usually right.
Did you hear that, Bobby?
He just doesn't want to admit it most of the time.
Oh, yeah.
This thing's got to be getting full.
Yeah, so down at the bottom right hand corner you can see the little numbers adding up, and it's at 100% now. Okay, so stop. Hit the circle button. Okay, now.
You gotta quit ramming your chair into my knee.
Oh, sorry. Go with this button, L1, and you'll see that change. Go again, again, Okay, now turn that on by hitting left or right on there. There you go. Yep. Okay, now go um, L1 again, all the way up to the top of that menu. Go again, 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 again. Okay, now you can see right here, this is what you're looking at, but the farm is down here. So move that down here with your joystick, I think. Or maybe not the joystick. It's one of those buttons there. Just move it around.
Clearly not those buttons either. How about this joystick?
There you go. Okay, now zoom in on that map. See if she can get it to zoom in. Oh, oh, oh. Right down here on the bottom of the screen, you can see zoom map is R2, L2. There you go. Maybe one day you can get her on a multiplayer game. Okay, now you're going to hover over, I think it's this icon. Okay, now hit the L1, push it, or not L1, sorry, the joystick. Yep, push down on it. Oh, nope, you're not quite over it. There you go. Oh, nope. Hit the R3, sorry, R3. Push down on the right joystick is R3. Trying to, okay, again, nope, over the blue icon. There you go. Now hit the triangle for tag it. Okay, now hit circle and exit out of the menu. Okay, now if you zoom out so you can see more. Okay, now position the camera so you're not looking so much over it. There you go. Now move the camera so you're kind of more behind the tractor. Okay. Now drive down the road like you generally know how to drive down the road towards the farm. You will see that big green cylinder going all the way from the sky down to the ground. You see it flashing right there? That's what you need to drive to. Your mom's playing the game, buddy. Maybe one day, Rooster. Maybe one day we can. Just think of it this way, everybody. She's been playing the game for almost an hour. That's really good for her. Look, she missed a few trees.
I'm
Right?
getting better, but here comes that bunch of trees.
Oh! We got a loose forage wagon on the run. Loose forager on the run. Oh, she's going to back up through the trees.
I don't like this camera angle. What are you doing to me?
Well, you can put the camera wherever you want it, or it will rotate, but it doesn't. I always move it myself. It's just a habit of mine, I guess. It will move on its own, but it doesn't like it when you back up too well. Like a rodeo, yeah. 0 trees, yep. Oh, hey, now you're going the wrong way. That's not where the green cylinder thing is that you're supposed to drive to, or the farm.
I don't know where I'm
Oh,
at.
turn left. Oh.
Hold up. Switching equipment.
Turn left. There you go. See the green thing?
See, give me green cylinders, and now I don't know where I'm at.
Oh, you're at the farm. Just keep going down that road there.
You know, I was doing fine until you messed with me.
Yeah, we do, Ken. That's just more buttons. Number is Mrs. Money mapped to her. Okay, just pull in there. There you go. Whoa.
Okay, boys and girls. I was doing fine without all this extra garbage on my screen.
There you go. Yep. Keep going. Keep going. You can always back it up. There you go.
Let's see the basics.
Well, there she goes. Unloading. Hashtag Mr. Money is in the doghouse. You got her laughing now, John.
Probably. He gave me too much stuff to work with. Keep it simple and I was doing fine.
Now just drive back up the hill.
Oh, back it up. I'm up to. Look at that. Hooks it right back up. Stop it. You know, you should be able to steer with these buttons, not this button.
Yep, he'll be on the couch tonight. Oh!
You get so excited every time I do that, but I've done it every time.
I know. It's okay. She likes driving up the side of the plateau.
It's worked every time. Why change a good thing?
That's right. Why change a good thing? That's right.
Why'd you give me that green thing? Messed me all up.
I just showing you something different.
Made me lose where I was going. Everything.
What else? I can't really think of what else Mrs. Money really has played on PlayStation other than Guitar Hero and Hot Shots Golf and this.
Mario.
Well, that was on.
That doesn't count.
That wasn't on PlayStation. Well, yeah, you might have, I guess. She played a lot. She like also one of her favorite games actually is Tetris. She's really good at Tetris. Wives only want to hear two words from the guys: yes, dear, and drop the head and walk away. Okay, hit the
Circle button.
what to get out of there? Or what do you want to do? There you go. L1 and circle to drop the pickup. There you go. Yep, you're picking up straw. You can never win an argument with a woman.
Hey now.
Don't use the government philosophy, fix it until it broke. Welcome everybody. Thanks for being a part of tonight's live stream as we watch Mrs. Money play Farming Simulator 22 for the very first time.
Hope you got your entertainment for the night.
She is sitting right beside me playing the game with the controller in her hand. I got the control of the headset because she did not want the headset at all. So thank goodness the headset mic is pretty decent, so at times you can hear her chat. And like I said earlier, she likes making sure all that straw is off the field. If anyone gets tired of me, blame it on 4B. He brought us here. Oh, you're fine, Keystone. You're fine, my friend. Brennan Gaming, welcome, my friend. How are you doing, Brennan? Thanks for stopping by the channel here. You can see Mrs. Money play the game. I mean, you can't see her, but she is the one behind the controller, Brennan. She's playing Farming Simulator for the first time. We always have an entertaining time. That's right, Bobby. I try my best to keep things entertaining. Along with the help of all of you in the Barnhouse chat. She's doing a pretty good job.
No, she's failing right now.
What?
She's failing right now.
You're not failing.
Oh, I'm just gonna let that sit.
Don't forget to drop a donut on the like button, everybody. It goes to support the channel. And leaving a like kind of pushes that algorithm for the channel. So I appreciate each and every one of you to like the live stream. That'd be great.
Sorry. Tree got in my way.
She farming better than you. Thanks, Brennan. She's definitely got the knack, Brennan. She's doing a very good job for the first time. She fertilized a field by herself, and now she's picking up straw off of this field here.
He called, I'm sure they're not coming over for shoes.
Oh.
So I don't know what he means. You know it's gonna be worse to go back and pick up those little bitty pieces of straw.
That's not that bad though. But I'd do it too. I'd have to go back and pick up all those little bits too. Can't just let that straw money sit there. So, for everybody that has been watching this series now, I have met the 25 to 30 episodes here, which was my goal in this challenge, because there really was no, like, end goal. So,
Don't mind me, I'm just driving like an idiot right now.
I think it was like episode, 31 or so was a recorded video. And I set some new goals for this, as I'm going to continue this 200 horsepower challenge, but I've added some things to extend it because I'm enjoying the gameplay on this map. And so I have added in the fact that I will have 3 goals, and those 3 goals are starting with bronze, silver, and then gold. And because I have made it this far, I've given myself 2 unlocks. So I have the ability to lease 1 machine. And that 1 machine is to help us with root crop harvesters, or harvesting. And look at that, everybody. We just got a huge support to the channel again from our friend Eric D, gifting 10 memberships to the channel. So thank you to our friend Eric D for gifting all those memberships during the live stream here tonight with Mrs. Money. Thanks, Eric, very much. So, I have the ability to lease 1 machine, and also I have upped this from 200 horsepower to...
Okay, this way?
Nope, back down to the farmyard to that silo. So you'll drive down that road right there.
You got me all messed up.
Why?
No, you're fine.
And, then giving myself... Oh, nope, down.
Me up one time and now I'm all...
There you go. Now you can just back up. Yep, there you go. And you want to go to that silo that's just in front of you, but it's down around. Oh, now your trick, Rusty. You just wanted her to sit right beside you. Nice, sure, yeah. So then I also give my ability to raise this to 225 horsepower. So giving myself the ability to raise 25 more horsepower in this series as we continue. So not only is it going to extend now and giving me the ability to lease a machine to help with root crop harvesting, I can increase everything 25 horsepower. So instead of 200 horsepower, it's now 225 horsepower. And then the bronze goal is to build Grandpa's farm. So in this, the part of the bronze goal is to build Grandpa's farm. I'll be building a replica, if you will, but it's a modern day build of my grandpa's farm back in my childhood in Iowa. As I have done before on my channel, and it was one of the things that a lot of people enjoyed, especially on FS19 when I first built it on no man's land. Once I have completed the build of Grandpa's farm, then I gain the access to unlock up to 300 horsepower in this challenge. And then from there, once I earn $1 million, back up the hill to the field?
No, I didn't go up 2 things before.
Well, no, just back up. There you go. See, now you don't have to go through there, but you can like you were. You could go down. Oh, just get away from the tree. There you go. Go left, back towards that road, over there by the old shed. Straight ahead. Oh, straight ahead to the road. Turn left onto that white road. Go up the hill at the next intersection. Take the next road to your right that's white. There you go. Right. There you go. Up the hill.
Like taking road crossings.
So then, once we're at the silver level,
Clearly I'm getting tired.
I have to earn $1 million to earn the silver medal, or the silver goal in the challenge. And once I have completed earning $1 million, then I unlock the ability to have 400 horsepower. After that is the gold, the biggest part of this challenge, which is either 49 episodes or $2 million. So earning another $2 million, or if we hit 49 episodes, if you understand, 49 episodes or $2 million, whichever comes first. And thank you to our friend there, Keystone, for the subscription to the channel. Hopefully I didn't miss any others in all of that that was scrolling through there. But if we scroll back up here, you will see that our friend Eric D gifted 10 live streams just a bit ago.
I don't know what I just hit.
Hit the circle button to get out of there. There you go. And Charles got a membership. Ken got a membership. Grant got a membership. Cozy got a membership. The Dark One got a membership. Farmer Mike got a membership. Scorpion's Edge got a membership. Bruce's Gaming was gifted a membership. Josh D was gifted a membership. Midnight Hobbit was gifted a membership. Thanks again to Eric D for those gifted memberships, everybody. Towboat Fish says you're gonna do a 25 horsepower every year. I don't know about that there, Towboat. We're gonna keep it with what I announced. So right now we can go up to 225 horsepower. The other thing I did too was I ran this challenge. This challenge was recommended to run this challenge at easy economy, everybody. I've been doing it at normal economy. So I'm switching it up. And now, since I went the 25 to 30 episodes and have met that first criteria, if you will, of this whole thing I wanted to do here by following Krustoo's creation of this 200 horsepower challenge, I didn't run it in easy economy, but now since I've met that 25 to 30 episodes, we have reverted to easy economy to help me and kind of not really speed up the series, but help with getting our money just a little bit easier to build the entire Grandpa's Farm build, because it will take a lot of money to get through that. And this series has already been 33 episodes, and not that I don't want to continue it, I just don't want to beef on it forever. You know what I mean? So, and if you don't play the game the way you want to play it and you're not having fun, then why play it? So this is just what I want to do here and how I want to continue this 200 horsepower challenge. So that's what we're going to do. And hopefully you all continue to enjoy it as you will see Grandpa's farm be built. And you will hear me tell some stories about Grandpa's farm once we get it built. Some of you have already heard them. Some of you probably have not. But my grandpa on my dad's side, back in Iowa, when I was a young child, he was very intrigued by the ear of corn, like the corn cob itself, and how much heat a corn cob could produce. And so my grandpa built a if you will, mini ethanol plant on the family farm, and produced ethanol on the family farm, and it was used in all the tractors and equipment on the farm back in the, let's say back in about 1978 to about 1980, I believe, 81, somewhere around there. I was pretty young then. Well, thanks, Keystone. I'm glad you've enjoyed it so far. What?
I gotta go check this field out.
You gotta go check the field out?
Yep. See what I missed. See? Spot.
Hey, you've pretty much got it all wrapped up, right?
Pretty much. So I gotta check.
If you want to get to the other end of the field just a little quicker and check, you just got to raise your front pickup bar and shut the power to the forage wagon off. So you hit L1 and circle to lift the bar.
In case I gotta pick something
Okay.
up. I got a spot right here.
She's got a little spot of straw there she wants to get. I think you missed it. So you got to get that one too. So she fertilized her first field, and she just picked up all the straw off of this field. So she did that for the first time as well. Tell her if she does a figure eight, it will leave a bow on it. Oh.
There you go. Just for him.
There you go, Ken. She made a figure eight just for you.
Okay, I think I got it all. Back to
Yep.
that spot on there yet.
If you miss them smallest of spot, it'll bug the crap out of me till you go back and get it.
Well, then they better be
There's one
watching.
right there to the right of the tractor. Oh, you missed it. I think you have to back up and check. But I do the same things, though. I got to make sure I got it all. Oh, maybe it did pick it up. I don't see it. I think you got it all picked up. How about that? Can we get some coffee and donuts in the chat for Mrs. Money completing this field of picking up straw for her first time? How about that?
I think it's all done. But you better make sure they all agree with me.
Yeah, it's all done, I think. I think you got it all.
I'm just gonna double check her. Oh look, I can do this and double check, yeah?
Yeah, you can zoom out.
Like that.
Yeah, see, you can see a whole lot more when you do that. Thanks, Dust Bunny, for the coffee and donuts, for the support, for Mrs. Money picking up her first field of straw. And Eric, thank you, my friend. You did a great job, Mrs. Money, says Keystone. Thanks, Keystone. Appreciate it.
I have access to that land. I
What?
want access to that land. Does that mean I'm going the wrong direction?
No. You just got your toolbar still down, so it's picking up. Oh, L1. Oh, square. Get back in the tractor.
I just wanted to break from the tractor.
L1 and circle. Do you got your pickup down or okay? Nope. L1. Watch your controls up there. See what it says? L1. Lower pickup. Oh, okay. Now L1 again because I think you gotta lift it because it. There you go. Nope. You just turned it on. I'm confusing you. I know I am, but if you see what it says, that means that's what it is. That don't make sense probably, but L1, lower the pickup. So right now your pickup is raised. Okay, and that's where you want it. So you
Okay.
don't want to lower it, okay?
So don't tell me to do
Yep.
that.
So now it is shut off as well. So you're good to go. You can drive back down to that silo. Miss Hillbilly Farmer, thanks for the coffee and donuts. And Ken, thanks for the donuts as well. Kind of late for coffee, maybe a decaf. Would have been sooner, but I'm cooking dinner. No worries, Hillbilly Farmer. No worries. Just go back down to that silo and dump that load of straw there, Mrs. Money. And then you can unhook that wagon, and if you want to, you can go fertilize that field that you just picked the straw off of.
Are you drunk? I'm going to bed.
Okay, that's fine. If you
I have
had
to be up to enjoy.
oh, hey, you just missed that. Good deal. Keep going.
Look at that, I'm getting better.
You are getting better.
Random driving skills. Don't let me say that too loud. I'll run into something in 2 seconds.
Whatever you're gonna do.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. What? I'm unloading this trailer right over here, right?
Yep, you can unhook it right over there. Is fine. Practice makes perfect, and we all need plenty of practice. I think she has done an awesome job. You go, girl, says Mrs. Hillbilly. Miss Hillbilly, I mean. There you go. And
Right off the edge.
right off the old edge she goes. It's okay. There's your fertilizer trailer. Hashtag better than me playing FS22.
Okay, hold up. I need to be on.
What? You need to be on what?
Never mind. Be quiet. Be quiet. I got this.
What are you doing? That's not the fertilizer trailer.
Where's my fertilizer damn trailer at?
The one to the left of your tractor right there.
I'm hooking up to the wrong thing.
Northern Farm Sim, welcome my friend. You can see Mrs. Money playing the first time on FS.
No, you can't. Sorry. I'm gonna give everybody issues here. Oh, seriously. This should be the directional button.
Oh, thanks, Grand Ghost. Thanks, my friend. Appreciate it.
I know how to switch between things real well. About all I know how to do real well.
There you go. She's going for the long distance reverse, and she got it. Then you just go back up to that field that you... Grumpy Gray Farmer, thanks for the member chat there, my friend. Appreciate it. Thanks everybody for joining the live stream tonight, and thanks again to everybody that has joined from the raid from our friend 4B Gaming. So thank you to all those raiders. Thanks for everybody that stuck around and anybody new supporting the channel. Appreciate it. Mrs. Money is going to try and spread some fertilizer on here, buddy, but I think she is about done for the night. I think she wants to get some sleep because she has got to be up and at work at possibly 5 in the morning. So, Mr. Rusty, do you have 2 consoles so that you and Mrs. Money can possibly do a multiplayer someday? Yes, we do, Dust Bunny. She would just have to get on our son's PlayStation 5 and she could join us. She just wouldn't be under her own name, but it would be still fun to watch.
Okay, how do I do this again?
So you got to turn on the fertilizer, L1 and square, and then drive forward.
Oh, there it is.
See, then you can drive. Whoop.
Sorry.
It's alright. Then you can drive further to the left so you can see the edge of the fertilizer hitting the edge of the grass there. Straighten it back out. There you go. Keep straighten to the right. Whoop. See. Oh. Oh.
Yep.
I think she's trying here, buddy, to get it lined up.
I'm drunk.
Does she know she go back the other way to switch back to her tractor? She has well figured out how to respond to different tractors, Rooster. She's hit that button many times.
I'm just gonna spray that crap out there.
It's alright. You're fine. You can keep it turned on. That's fine. Might have to save some money and get Mrs. Money a PS5 now. Right, Towboat? Well, we might need 2 of them in this room. What? What? Still at the vet. We can't get him till tomorrow. A digital compass mod for console would be nice. Yeah, right, Ken? We do almost have half of that money available, Towboat. So that is a goal to reach for. We could.
We are not getting a third PS5 in this house. Sorry, wasting some fertilizer. Does it matter?
You're fine. It doesn't hurt it any.
It's gonna be extra fertilized.
Extra fertilized?
Yes. Extra good crops in this field. quit driving when I quit driving.
So my question is for Mrs. Money. What do you think about playing FS? Do you think you will continue to play?
Maybe in my spare time.
Maybe in her spare time.
This is making me crazy. This is what's happening right now.
Yeah, you were doing...
It's because I'm tired right now, I think.
Could be. Farmer Trio,
All
welcome.
of a sudden, I can't drive.
And Andrew, welcome. All of a sudden, she can't drive. She's really struggling with that, everybody. And it's about to, I think, put her over the edge.
Yep, it's bedtime.
Does she like the driving, the farming, the trees? I expect her to come home from work and want to get on FS. Then you know she's hooked. It might happen, Keystone. It might happen.
It might. I might kick him off.
She might kick me off, she said.
It could happen. They could have more entertaining nights with me.
More entertaining nights of Mrs. Money.
I don't know if they can handle it. But that spot apparently doesn't need fertilized.
That is a small, tiny spot of straw.
Straw I didn't get picked up.
Yeah.
Now I'm mad.
Now you're mad.
That's the only spot that I didn't get. Shut this off.
There you go.
Haul her back to the farm. One little bitty spot.
Don't worry, this game makes everyone go crazy.
No combines yet.
Yep, that's gonna bug the rap out of me all night. Artemis, welcome, my friend. One of these nights we'll get her to do
there's another one right there.
Do some harvesting. That's when it would be very helpful for a second person playing at the same time. She could drive the harvester or she could drive the tractor and wagon. Or both.
Oh, trash. Sorry, look, I am driving like you. Right through the fields.
That's why there's no crop destruction. She'll love the harvesting part. Yeah, right, Keystone? I think you're right, my friend.
Okay, tractor's all yours. I'm out.
She says she's out, everybody. So she's saying good night to everybody. It's me, everybody. She is retired for the night. Get her harvesting some corn and she'll love that. Right, Keystone? We got a nice cornfield up here. Nice cornfield up the hill here, across from where we are at, really. Nice little cornfield to harvest right there. So, maybe. Keystone, Artemis, Dust Bunny, Towboat, Ken, everybody says good night and good job. Alright, let's see what we can do for just a little bit here. Thanks everybody for allowing Mrs. Money to entertain you all.
Who are we kidding? Thanks for putting up with me.
And she says, who are we kidding? Thanks for putting up with her. And thank you to Mrs. Money for being willing to entertain you all as well. Alright. I want to see if we... Yep, see, now there's straw there, but there's also a nice pile of straw right there on the corner. Oh, man. Might have to get that. Let's see. We should maybe cultivate that field and... She's easier to put up with than my wife. Shh, don't tell my wife I said that. Alright, Keystone. And what about the status on this one then? This one's 50% too. Can't remember what I all got for cultivators now, or what I was gonna do. Or was I gonna buy a new cultivator? I can't even remember. It's been a while since we've been live, actually. Seems like we've been forever since we've been on this one. Well, it seems like it, but not really. Okay, so what do I got here? Oh, use sales. What do we got? Nothing really. Yeah, nothing we need. Cultivators. Oh, we could just do it with the plow. We could just plow it. That leaves the cultivating state anyway, pretty much. Or did I turn something special on? I can't remember. Let's see. Did I turn any on for what I was maybe going to use here? No, not really. No, don't see nothing there. Yeah, okay, so, yeah, alright. What do we got for silage and all that? Because where are we at now? We're in... we've got 110,000 liters of silage available to sell. Don't got much firewood. We do got some coffee pods. No dry corn. We got some wood planks available. We do got some stone statues available now. No donuts yet. We got 100 chickens. And we have And we have, let's see, we don't have much else really. We could haul some. Let's haul some of that silage. So we'll get the silage wagons down here. I'm going to do it that way. I haven't done it that way for a little while. Well, I mean, yeah, we do it this way usually, but we'll do it this way. Let's shut this back off. There we go. Let's fill this up. Let's see. You have 100 chickens and I have a snoring dog. Our dog's not home yet. We ended up boarding farm dog Murphy while we were gone because the kids were kind of had a lot of things. Yeah, they were wanting to do some other things. So yeah, we just boarded the dog. I'll pick him up tomorrow. Tomorrow on lunch break. I'm gonna bug out, Rusty. I had fun tonight. Thanks for the stream. Definitely be back. Night, night, chat. Alright, Keystone. I also do recorded play too, Keystone. So you'll have to check that out sometime. Current recorded play is on No Man's Land and on the Campaign of France. Campaign of France is called Saving France, and No Man's Land is called The Banishment Adventures, or The Banished Adventure. We'll go down here and sell this at the forage dealer for now. I can't remember either if we've got new property. I'll check more of your channel tomorrow, buddy. No problem. No problem, Keystone. No problem. I just usually mention it when I'm live, and I didn't do that yet. Gold Gaming, welcome. How are you doing, buddy? Thanks for stopping by the live stream. Alright, let's unload and unload the second one there. Alright, now I want to see what we have. What do we get there? 32,000 there. Just pecking away on a farm build. Ooh, cool, Gold Gaming. What farm are we building on? Or what map are we building on, I should say. What money are we going to get here? 16,000. We're up to 103. Okay, wheat sells the best, looks like in November. Barley, November. Canola, November. Sorghum, January. Sunflowers, like February. Soybeans, June. Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Soybeans are going to be able to sell soon. What else do I got? I don't think I got much else, really. that I want to sell. Let's see. We got some dry corn. Oh, yeah, that sells in June, too. I think before I decide to quit this live stream, everybody, we're going to move to June. Even though I would probably repurpose all these fields and get seed in the ground before I move forward. But I think we'll go ahead and move forward. We potentially might be able to buy one of these pieces of property down here now. Grandpa's farm build, everybody, is kind of going to be in that area there that you see right now. So just below the current farm and between our sell point area down there. My added sell point area. So let's just take a look here. Let's see what we've got. How about this property? How much is it? 177,000. Okay. This one's 141. This one's 155. This one's 176. This one's 170. So we need some more money. That's not going to take much. Let's get on up here and we'll just go into June. And we'll do some more selling of some stuff then. Like the soybeans and that dry corn. We'll pull into the farm here. But we're going to put this down here like I've always been keeping them down here. It's just where I've been in the habit of putting them anyway for right now. Let's disconnect that. Let's go on up to the tiny house and we'll move into June then. Alright, now, ooh, there's a great demand at the sawmill. Ooh, hey, we've got crops to harvest. We got a sunflower field here that's available to harvest too. Not sure if we'll get to that tonight, but okay, so great demand at the sawmill. Is that gonna be wood planks or what? Oh, wood planks are getting up there in price too. Wow. $4,808. We do have some as well. We can make some good money here, everybody, before we quit tonight. We'll go take this up there then. Now, if I was to wait till July, though, with that wood, that probably even goes up more. Doesn't it? Yeah, see, July is even higher yet. 4,389 potentially. Right now we're at, ooh, we're over that. 4,808. Well, okay. We'll just take that then. You're on Western Wilds. Hey, I had a really nice farm build on Western Wilds in my recorded series, my mini series. On the Western Wilds, and I ended up needing room for other game saves, so I, yeah, deleted it, but it was a really nice farm build. I wish I would have kind of kept at times. I really liked the layout that I had with it. Alright, let's put this in here, and let's see if they can get this filled up. You're gonna let that fill up there. It's gonna take just a couple of minutes anyway. We'll go down here then. Yeah, I guess we could have kept that there. Kept the tractor there anyway, because we could use the truck now. Or we could convert the wagons. Well, let's get the truck. We'll just use the truck here. See what we got. We need soybeans. We could get the, then we can maybe haul pretty much all of it. If you are familiar with Snake Bizzle, he and I are building a complete city map for us in future series. Oh, okay. I've never heard of that name, but that's pretty cool. Actually, with the new mods that released the last week or two, I can tell you that Rusty has about 2 different new challenges in mind, actually, on about 3 different maps. But I gotta stop. I gotta get some things finished. Can't be starting anything else right now. But if we get that far, I know where we're going. So, alright, we need soybeans. Load this up here. So we will have what left in soybeans? About 3,000 liters and some. Whoops. Yeah, 3,813 left. Alright, let's shut the truck off there. We need to get this back up to the wood planks. He makes a lot of PC mods. Okay, Gold Gaming. Alright, cool. Alright, we are full right here. Maybe we'll sell this load and I will sell more loads of wood then in July too. There we go. We dodged it. Let's go on around the back side here so we can turn around. A new challenge for Rusty. Finish up some stuff. Thanks, James. Appreciate the support, buddy. Oh man, tight turn here. We made it though. We only damaged a stack of wood. I'm still working on finishing anything. Alright, we gotta go up to the sawmill with this. I do appreciate that inspiration though, James. I truly do. Because I have a hard time of not starting something new. But right now I can't because all my game saves are full. So the only way I could is I do have the PlayStation 4 application for FS22 on my PlayStation 5 as well. So that gives you the advantage of having more slots, or I shouldn't say slots, but more game saves. So I could revert to that, but no. We won't. I had already said I wasn't going to start anything new not long ago, and look, I, number one, started this, and then number two, just recently started the Banishment Challenge on No Man's Land, created by Jacksarge, but I couldn't resist. It was so intriguing to see a challenge created on No Man's Land where you have to start up on the northern ridge of the hills of No Man's Land, and you have to buy all of the plots of land on the northern point of No Man's Land before you can move anywhere else. And by starting up there, that is a challenge in itself. Oh yeah, look at that money there. We've got enough money right now already to buy a new piece of land, but we're gonna go sell some soybeans now. I don't think I've ever done anything on those hills before. I know I haven't, James. Not particularly on the hills, but I did not far from there. Let's see. Oh, wrong map. Aaron says, county music. Man, Mike, howdy. Welcome, Aaron. How are you doing? You just missed it, Aaron. Mrs. Money was playing the game, actually. I convinced her to play. She stuck it out and played for an hour. She was the live stream entertainment for an hour. It was great. What did she break? She didn't break anything. She ran into a couple of trees, but that's about it. She fertilized her first field, and she picked up straw off of another field for the first time. So she was doing really good. We're going to put this in here for now, where I've been keeping it stored. Alright, let's go up and jump in the truck. We're going to go sell some soybeans. And then get some dry corn sold too. Let's see, soybeans, where are we selling the best at here? Well, cooperative, okay, 3,699. Well, let's go on up to the cooperative. 40,000 liters of soybeans. This has actually got to be the toughest for this thing right here. It's still climbing the hill, just running a little slower though. We're going to buy a new piece of land before I quit this live stream here just shortly. Playing new land map and building farm while watching you. You would really like this map. Alone in the world. Well, oh my goodness, you people. Everybody, I mean. I'll tell you right now. Here, we'll just put it in the chat. There you go. That's about the three that I can think of right now. For a challenge that I think will hopefully intrigue some other followers to follow me with. Thanks, Charles. We're going to go into the cooperative here, but I'm going to go around it. Then we can just... That's just the way I want to do it. We're going to go around it this way, though. Okay, let's dump out of the truck there, too. There we go. We're dumping out of the auger wagon and the truck. Look at that. Holy cow, 148,000. I'm liking this easy economy thing now. The only thing is the Alone in the World map doesn't let you delete the extra placed items like rafts and trash and etc. Okay, Charles. Alright, let's go down here now. We're going to get some dry corn. Where's the dry corn selling the best at? Dry corn is down this way in the listing. I don't want to hit anything here too much. Let's see. Bruce's Ag Sales. Okay. Hickory Valley blank map, Charles. You gotta install Hickory Valley. Here's some other maps. Just two others that immediately come to my mind. There's two other maps that come with two maps. The only reason I like to say those two maps is because those two maps come with black water bottoms, plus black water bottoms has a challenge version to the map. Split Mountain Ranch has Split Mountain Ranch plus the breakfast challenge version of Split Mountain Ranch. Both of those challenges that are incorporated with those two maps were created by myself. James Mark, welcome or good night, my friend. Jiminy's welcome. You were already here. Thanks, James. Have a good one. Dry corn. Right? Was it dry corn? Dry corn. Ooh, actually sells the best in January. Okay. I thought it was. I do watch Zorch Farms, Charles. I do. Carrots. Okay, well, let's shut that off there. Okay, let's get that new piece of ground then. We're going to go ahead. Because I want to make sure I like y'all because y'all play on console and not. Well, thanks. I'm 100% console. The only thing that is not from console from myself is my music in time lapse. My music in time lapse is from YouTube Studio or YouTube Music. My thumbnail, even though I could improve my thumbnail, and this is just me. This is just why I want to I want to be 100% as much as possible. I know I could improve my thumbnails, everybody, but my thumbnails are from Share Factory on PlayStation. All my videos are 100% creation from Share Factory on PlayStation. I'm going to buy this piece of property here. So we're not quite to Grandpa's farm, but I want to continue finishing the build to what started this. So we're going to buy this piece here. And I still have 157,000. So can I buy another one? We could buy that one there. Or I could buy that one there. Or this one. Or that one. Let's go ahead and I will buy these as well. Let's do that. Buy that one too. There we go. Now we own some more property that I'll mow all the grass on first before I do anything. Yeah, Towboat's 50-50. He's got PlayStation and laptop. Excuse me. Alright, so let's sell. Speaking of poor boy, I'm waiting for his new map to release. Okay, Tilbo, yeah. He's got some other new map, don't he? I can't remember what the name of it is, though. And also, Charles, there is some other maps on all platforms that also have two versions of the map, or two maps in one. You just gotta search. But there is some other ones. I can't think of them right now. Deadwood something, Deadwood. We're gonna get a little bit of money, so I'm gonna sell. Actually, you know what? I ain't gonna do that, but we're gonna leave this over here. I'm gonna leave that over there for later. What we'll do is let's go back over to the truck. Every time I search ModHub, my PS5 freezes. Really? No, my PS5 don't freeze when I search the ModHub. I mean, it can get slow, but it's also a matter of how fast you do it. And also, that's a good one too, Tobo. Have you updated the game application or your PlayStation? As PlayStation did just have another update last week, or for me anyway. It had another update. I was surprised by another update. I think it was like on Thursday morning. Last Thursday morning. trying to get this wagon out of the way. I need to do that. I'm sure I'll have a lot of updating to do, and oh yeah, right, Tovo? You'll have a lot. You will. I'm gonna sell the rest of those beans. I hope so, Charles. I hope so. I guess we'll hopefully all find out in July, huh? I think it was like June or July when we all found out last time, wasn't it? Sometime around there. I can't remember for sure, but when we found out about 22. Thanks again to everybody that's been a part of tonight's live stream. Also, thank you to 4B Gaming and everybody that jumped over from the raid to the channel by 4B Gaming. Thank you to Eric D for the gifted memberships tonight. Thank you to all the other people that have dropped the member chats as well as the donuts on the like button tonight too. Thank you, everybody. And appreciate everybody sticking around and showing some support for letting Mrs. Money entertain you all for an hour. Alright, we're gonna go dump this. Let's sell this load of soybeans here. This will give us a little cushion. $14,000 now. Higher. We're up to 30,000. Ooh, what's in used sales now today or in this month? Nothing really particularly interesting. We will have to see if they do. If they do, they're gonna have to top this game, right, Towboat? The things I hope they do with the next game would be is, you know, they brought in productions for 22. I hope they expand off of that. And I see that some people did some early access stuff for the production pack, but I haven't watched anything because I was gone, but it looked like to me that the first access to the production pack did not go so well. There must be some things wrong. The biggest thing that I hope is I hope they expand off of animals. They need to bring back some features for animals. They need to focus on some animals. Animals are a part of farming. Now the other thing that I thought would be cool, not so much just bringing in your goats and ducks and whatever else that has always been talked about, but like there's some people like here in the Midwest, probably some other places in the world too, that have pheasant farms, you know, for they raise pheasants and then they release pheasants for people to come hunt. The other thing is there's some people in the Midwest that get into that exotic animal stuff, you know, like um, ostriches, um, what else? There's a farmer not too far from here that I think that has raised some kind of breed of deer. I'm not sure if it was elk because I've never been by there, but um, yeah. What I would like to see, what would I like to see? I guess I wouldn't mind seeing goats because there is quite a few people getting into goats in this area. I wouldn't say a large amount of them, but there is a few farmers getting into goats. I myself, I really wouldn't mind seeing pheasants, to be honest. Pheasants need to be a part of habitat again, and that's one way to do it. I think pheasants would be kind of cool, something different. I have to bite my tongue when it comes to that new DLC. I, for one, thought it was a fail on the day that they first mentioned it. Yeah, I think there were some misconceptions, Grant, but the only thing I'll say, Grant, is for the first time, in my opinion, a DLC didn't have anything to do with leaving a fertilization state to a field. No offense to anybody that likes slurry or fertilizer, but it just seems to me that there's been too much stuff developed for that kind of gameplay. Llamas? Yeah, there's some llama farmers around here, Tobo. That's a good one. Or alpacas. Whoa. I guess I'm just too harsh on that whole. I need to not be so negative about it, but just seems like all their there's too much focus sometimes on slurry or fertilizer. Just my opinion. I'm gonna put this back in here where it should be. My back watch tanker man raises bunnies and pigs and chickens and trying to get into cows. Yeah. Okay, so now I do want to get rid of some more of these trees. We're gonna have to upgrade the whole mower thing too. So we need to take out some more trees here. Should see what crops are available to plant. And do we got a new crop in this field? No. Not yet. But what's available to plant now? Oh wait, we're playing without seasons, aren't we? I forget that. So we can plant anything we want. Oops. I must not. Oh, that would help. I'm not on the tree. There we go. It looked like I was on the tree. That's better. That's more like it. I love this tree harvester. This tree harvester's got to be my new favorite. And I never use this thing until this challenge here. It's definitely top notch in my opinion. And probably one of the reasons I like it so much is the controls on it. It's so smooth to run this thing. And it just gets around really nice. I mean, it's like a tree harvester on Red Bull. I think they could have expanded so much more with the construction that they introduced in the Platinum. Ooh, Grant, I would agree with that too. I would love to see more of that. Don't get me wrong. I would agree with that 100%. Farmhouses, barns, and sheds. Well, the biggest thing I'll say, Grant, when it comes to that is in my opinion, the farmhouses, barns, and sheds, even base game, to me, were a disappointment for FS22. Just my opinion, though. Because if you're wanting the people to enjoy your game, you need to make sure that your equipment can get in your shed to feed your animals. Because you should be able to use a tractor, let's just say any one of these tractors in medium category, and pull into a barn and feed your animals or underneath the shed instead of running into it. I don't know, just one of my, yeah, anyway. I'm getting on a tangent. I need to quit. Don't get on a tangent, Rusty. Be positive. But if you think in that aspect, though, Grant, I think the biggest disappointment for me as to why I didn't like Elm Creek, and I'm from the U.S., especially the Midwest, where Elm Creek represents the Midwest a lot, in my opinion, of the United States. And the biggest disappointment for Elm Creek is the placeables, or I shouldn't say placeables, but the sheds that you cannot enter on Elm Creek. They're just decorations. And those buildings on Elm Creek make what the map is actually all about, in my opinion. You should have been able to enter those sheep barns and horse barns and whatever else you'd want to consider them as. And I think that's why I didn't care for Elm Creek. I'd much rather play on the hot baler own. Okay, I'm not on the tree right here. There we go. See, with my other favorite tree harvester, I don't think I'd have cut this many already, this fast. This thing just moves so smooth. Of course, I think it's because it's on wheels, which the other ones are on wheels, but it just moves. Its response is a little better. I think the new expandable pastures needs updated. I fill the animal pens up, but when I come back into play, they're very low, almost empty. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of things that still could use some updates. Alright, everybody. Well, I think that I'm going to wrap it up here. And I'm not sure when I will be back live. I'm right now tentatively going to plan for Thursday night. Probably. I don't know a time. And hopefully be live some time over the weekend, this next weekend, and hopefully get out some recorded videos this week, everybody. I do have actually part of an episode for Saving France recorded already. So if you've enjoyed this live stream, and if you haven't yet, please drop a tasty treat on that like button, which is better known by myself as a cop battery, and by you all people as a delicious donut. Don't forget to leave us a comment in the comments section, and please share a box of donuts with all our friends and family by sharing the videos and the live streams from the channel. But from myself, RustyMoney, we will see you all on the flip side, everybody. Have a good one. Thanks, Tobo. Thanks, Grant. Thanks, Charles. Thanks, Miss Hillbilly Farmer. Thanks, Dust Bunny. Thank you, James, Mark, Aaron, Gold Gaming, Keystone, Bobby, Ken, Artemis, Rooster, Farmer Trio, Andrew. Thank you all very much. Grumpy Gray, Grand Ghost, Northern Farm Sim, Krustoo, Eric D, John Brock, Bobby Welch, David, Ronnie, who else? Nuclear Salmon. Everybody, thank you very much. We will see you all later. Have a good one.